Hey guys, welcome back to Walt Christie World. Today I have kind of a two-in-one video for you. I'm going to tell you my June 2020 favorites, which is a very short list, and I'm also going to open this huge box from ShopDisney, which contains one pin. We'll start with my June 2020 favorites. So there's not a lot this month because the first purchase I made this month was kind of a large purchase. And I'm just going to show you a picture here of my coffee table. So I had been kind of shopping for a coffee table for a while. We had a very cheap one from Amazon that was a lift top, and we love the lift top. We don't use it as much now as we used to, but we still love it. And I finally found one that I liked the look of, and so I got it. And I like the little shelves in the front. I put Liliana's books there, so when she's playing in the living room, she can just walk over, grab a book, or as she most often does, grab all the books. So yeah, it's been great. I love it. It feels a lot sturdier than the old one. I'll leave a link down below to it, not an affiliate link or anything, it's just a link. But yeah, it's really nice, and it arrived completely, you know, undamaged, which is always kind of a concern with furniture being shipped, but it was great. So the next thing is going to be Liliana related. We went to IKEA one day. We both took off work. Rhett had a, I don't know, desk thing he really wanted to do. It's not like a desk. It was like two cabinets and a countertop. I don't know. But anyway, he got everything he needed, and I got a bunch of smaller things. I also got the Alex tall set of drawers and it's the blue color. I don't know why I can't talk today, sorry. And I'm very excited about it, but I haven't put it together yet. So I'm going to do that soon, hopefully. But anyway, I also got Liliana this little, I can never remember what these are called, but you know what this is. They have them at every doctor's office ever. So you just move the little shapes from one spot to the other. She hasn't played with it a ton yet. Usually if I grab it and I start playing with it, she'll come play with it with me. I don't know what these, I guess these are like for gross motor skills. I don't know. But I love simple toys like this. The other IKEA toy that we have is the stacking rings. They're wooden like that. And she really does play with that like all the time. She loves to stack. I still haven't quite taught her how to do them in order. And I know it doesn't matter. She doesn't have to do them in order. But every time we're playing with them, I'm always like, here, try this one next. Try this one next. So that they're in order and they look nice. But anyway, okay, let me look at my list and see what's next. Oh, okay, this is another one I'm going to put a picture of because it's outside. And I don't want to like mess with bringing it in. Okay, so let me scoot over and show you a flexi hose. I don't know why I have not had this for my whole life, or at least as long as it's been a thing, because it's amazing. And I have already thrown away one of my other water hoses because this is so much better. It takes up way less room. It's easy to move around. I don't know, it's just great. So yeah, I bought that on Amazon thinking, okay, this will be easier to just like keep it on the deck and water. We have some tomato plants, and then I have two hanging baskets of flowers on our pergola, so I have to water those every day. But anyway, the flexi hose is amazing, and I feel like such a like middle-aged woman because it's the most exciting thing I've bought all month. But anyway, so those are all the tangible things that I have got this month that I was excited about and that I would consider favorites. Everything else has been things like Zyrtec, or I don't know, random little leggings for Liliana because she wears through all of her leggings so fast, which now that she's walking all the time, it's not as bad. But anyway, so the next thing is a book. It's called Sorry I Missed You, and it's by Susie Kraus. It's one of the Amazon Kindle, or I guess it's not Kindle related, but Amazon First Reads. I read it on my Kindle. So every month, Amazon has this First Reads thing. If you're a Prime member, you get the email. And I think there's 6 books to choose from different genres. This was probably contemporary fiction, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it was young adult. I tend to like young adult books, so I feel like a lot of the ones I choose are young adult, but this was not, I don't think. But yeah, it was really good. It was kind of like quirky and maybe dark in a few places, but mostly just quirky and kind of silly, I guess. I don't know. I really liked it. It didn't have high ratings on Goodreads, which I was surprised by because I actually super enjoyed it. So anyway, I guess it's probably too late at this point to get it from First Reads unless you happen to see this the day I post it. But if you're a Prime member, definitely get on the First Reads webpage at the beginning of every month and download one of those books. Even if you don't love it, like, it's free. So you haven't wasted any money. Maybe you wasted some time, but I'm a big reader, so anytime I can get free books, I'm down for it, as long as they're not crappy. You can always tell when they're crappy, just by reading the descriptions usually. But anyway, so I loved that. Okay, now moving on to probably what you're here for. So back a couple weeks ago, ShopDisney did another one of their online pen releases for limited edition pens. And there was only one that I wanted, and that was the PeopleMover Park Cruiser. So I got on, I may have gotten on a little before. I was refreshing, and like right at 9, which is, they release at 7 a.m. Pacific, so 9 o'clock Central, which is where I am. Nothing showed up on the website. So very quickly, I pulled up my app. I had already signed in just in case. And they showed up on the app, all the pens that had dropped. So I was able to buy it on the app super quick, super easy. And then, yeah, so it took a little while to get here this time. And I honestly, so the last time they did this, I went ahead and bought some extras to trade, and then ended up, the traders weren't even, they didn't even sell out, the ones that I bought. So nobody's gonna really need to trade for them. So that was a bad choice on my part. Well, this time everything sold out quickly. Everybody was having issues. So now I wish I had gotten at least a couple of other ones, because I have friends who couldn't get the pen they wanted. And if I had been able to get it, I could have easily either they could have paid me for it, or we could have traded or something. So anyway, now I feel bad, but it is what it is. So one of my friends also wanted the PeopleMover, so I wouldn't have been able to help her out. All right, so I've opened the large box. This is what they do. What is the point of sending in this big box if all you're gonna put in there with it is some paper? Although I do love this tissue paper, I'm gonna be honest. So taking the tissue paper out. Hey, this is amazing. They actually bubble wrapped the pen. That never happens. So, okay. That's a step in the right direction, Disney. I guess they're listening. The boxes are still you could get a 4x4x4 box that would be so much more economical than this. All right, so let's take it out of the bubble wrap and check it out. Okay. All right, my backer card is a little bent, but that is not a big deal to me. So I did not realize these things stuck out so far. That's crazy. So you won't be putting this in your pen folio unless you want it to be bulging. It looks really good though. Okay, I don't know if it can focus super close. All right, so it says Park Cruisers, and that says the most magical rides in the world. Tomorrowland Transit Authority, PeopleMover, established 1975. And then it has the Tomorrowland logo there at the bottom. All right, let me also, I just bumped my camera, so I don't know if it's still centered at all. And can you tell, I should not have gotten bangs. I'm already trying to get rid of them. They just don't look good on me. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so we took it off the backer card. It's a fairly thick pen, which I guess it would have to be to hold this crazy thing on the front, which is plastic. You can hear that. Okay, so here's the back. We've got 2 pen backs. I thought this was a pen back. It's not. That's what attaches the little front piece. I'm real good at this. Okay, so it's kind of like a gunmetal dark gray. And then it says on the back, limited edition of 2000. And then of course the logos and such. Let me see if I can show you this front part closer. So you can see the little ride vehicle in there. Anyway, I love this. I kind of, because the cars are blue, right? on the ride. So I wonder why they, probably so it's not just like super blue. Oh, I just noticed this like texture in the top part. That's pretty cool. It's like a swirly texture in whatever it is they use to fill. I mean, I guess it's enamel, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. That's super cool. Okay, so that's that. I honestly haven't looked at the July pin releases. I don't know what's coming out, if I'll want it. I have a friend that lives down in Orlando that she's been looking for the open edition orange bird for me and her. She wants one too. So she hasn't, like, I mean, they've come back in stock, but, you know, she's not, like, she has a life. She's not just going to be like, oh, they're back in stock, I'm going to go to Disney right now. So hopefully one of these days when she's there, it'll happen to be in stock at the same time and she can get some. She did pick up 2 of the Hidden Mickey red bags for me. So hopefully I'll get those pretty soon here in the next month and I can open those for you guys. And I have a mystery box that I'm going to open for you hopefully next week. I really haven't been in a huge YouTubing mood lately, so I'm sorry I've been skipping weeks, but it's my channel. I can do what I want. So anyway, but hopefully I'll be back next week and I can do that. I know there will probably be a little bit of a break towards the beginning of August. I've just got a lot of stuff to do at my house and all that stuff. So anyway, but hopefully I'll have some good content until then. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys have a great week and I will see you in the next one. Bye.